Good afternoon. Happy Sunday to all. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers in the group, I guess. What we'll do is we'll have a quick look at the charts and see what the structure's doing for Bitcoin on this lovely Sunday. See if we've had any movement or not. All right, let's get straight into it. There we go. There. Lovely. Okay, so 4 hour Bitcoin. We're slowly still pushing up. We're compressing above and created a new demand, which is fantastic. Okay, so when we break through this structure, you can see here they've formed demand. So that's a real support. That's good. You can see it's a support through there, or an SR flip through there anyway. It's tapped there. Is it going to come back? Maybe not. It doesn't look like it wants to when it creates the demand. It just goes. So the last secured level is down here at 65. So none of these levels have been secured though. Just keep that in the back of your mind. We're still pushing up to the targets that I've been calling at 84.2 for the top of the CME gap. And then the next one's still up at 87. I don't think I have to keep marking it for you. But yeah, we're just going sideways all day today. Looking for a breakout. A few alts are having a little bit of a run. A few alts are having a little bit of a dump. So I would suggest that they're cleaning up some liquidity before the real move. Maybe some are front running, maybe some are doing some work that has been left behind. All right, let's have a look. 1 hour. 1 hour, similar to the 4 hour. We're in a range here, but we've broken structure to the upside. We haven't come back in and got the liquidity. So there's still vectors here. And there's still a vector down here. So on the high time frame, that means a fair bit. And then you've also got down here at 78,755. So watch for those levels there, a wick down to there, or a breakthrough there and a continuation. Down would be your sign of a down, a sign of a bear play anyway. So I'm kind of holding this level all right though. There's no bias stepping in. It's holding bullish. We've still got the long bias. 1 hour direction says up. It's better than here where it said down. And I think this was, it was the wee hours of this morning for me. I was all up at night attending a conference. Hopefully I'll get some value out of that. We've done a lot of American time friendly things this week, so it's been good. I'm prepared to make the shift if you guys need me to be more available at the nights for the US Open and that sort of stuff. I definitely want to be there for US Open anyway, but further into the market after it's settled down, I really like to trade that part. So yeah, all you guys overseas that have joined, keep an eye out because I might just be around. Just because I'm in Australia doesn't mean I'm staying normal hours. I want to mix it up to capture everybody, give everybody what they deserve and that support to pass their prop funded challenges. So I see you guys filled out the poll that I did, and it appears most of you are looking at 10K that you want help with. There's a few 15s and 50s in there as well. So you guys just reach out, please reach out. I'm more than happy to help. I want to help. I don't care that there's Sheldon's links. That's part of me continuing to support Sheldon, I guess. So let's get together and try and help you recover your accounts. Just remember in the Discord, I won't ask or send friend requests to you. I know there's one person that I have reached out to, but they're a couple of you from Sniper Club, that's fine. But this other fella's from another group that we know each other. So yeah, be careful. Please don't accept anything. If you want to speak to me, just jump in a Zoom with me. Even if it's just a quick 5 minute, hey Steve, quick, I'm at work, need to know this. Whatever. Jump in. The Zoom room's there for you guys to make use of. I don't think anybody else is offering that sort of thing. So make use of it while you got it. Those that are absolutely loving it, and we trade together and we get some great entries. We've had some good profits taken this weekend. People are still in trades that are still running. So make use of it. All right. So the 15 minute, you can see we're compressing here. We don't have, because we're doing that on the 4 hour, the 1 hour, and the 15 minute, we don't really have a bias at the moment. We're waiting for it to show its hand. It could dump, it could go up. First 15-minute supply will give us our clue and tell us what's going on. But we are in an uptrend. We're still making higher highs and higher lows. Nothing's changed. 4-hour. I know we showed it, but you can just see we're going up for the next higher high or the first higher low. And don't be fooled by things like this, because this is what it did here and it kicked. It's doing tiny little flag there. You never know. Could be breakout to the upside, could break to the downside. But if we have a look at the CME chart, we'll have a look in advance so that we know for the morning. And you're not wondering, oh, where's CME gap? All right, so CME closed. Well, we're still in the CME gap, of course, but the CME closed at 8430. So anything above that, 8340. 8340. Let's have a look. 8380. There, that'll do. Anything above that line, it's just we're in the gap, and there's not much that's happened this weekend, so it won't be great impact. We've still got 84.2 to get to. So if we mark that out, you can sort of see that would be the range that we're looking at the moment. And the Lex liquidity is at that 87. All right, let's have a quick look at Ethereum. Much the same. It's in this range, still in there, which is good. It hasn't dropped this level, and we formed a demand, which we didn't have yesterday. So that's excellent. 1 hour, still trading inside this range here. Haven't moved out of it. We've swept the lows, we've swept the highs out of this. So what's next? Are we going to range here and then come down and sweep the lows again? Very, very, very possible. We are running with bullish pressure in there on the high time frame, and we are looking at a long. If we zoom right in, this structure that it broke to the upside here didn't last long. Put it there and went straight through it. So what we can do is have a quick look at this 1 hour and see what's actually happened. All right, so the 1 hour, this level's been tested. Push through, reclaimed, liquidity inside, acceptance above, come down, retested, push back up. So it's had a reaction at the area. We just need some follow through now. Follow through comes with volume. We'll see how that goes. What's that look like on a 15-minute? There we go. Tapped it again. Look at where we tapped it perfectly. So it's tapped supply, tapped 1 hour breaker structure, right in the middle of it, right perfectly. So we're ranging. It's swept the highs, it's swept the lows. Yeah, be prepared. Don't rush in. If you are, just take scouts. You know that those that trading with me at the moment, you know that scouts are my preferred option for entries. And if you have to have FOMO and you can't be disciplined and you need to be in a trade, we can work on that. But only take scouts here in the middle of the range. I don't want you entering in the middle of the range. You just donate into the market. Because look at this chop. It's gone all up there and swept everything. It's just accumulating, just going sideways, and then takes out the stops both ways. Don't think you can outsmart it and put it under here. Well, you can actually. That would be a valid stop. Sorry. But it's not advisable in the middle. You probably get a discounted price down here, the bottom of this vector. I think it's coming down to there. So that's your first level to watch. Watch and see if you get a reaction at that vector. Then the next level is down here, and the next level is down here. If you're long, I'm pretty bullish still. I haven't been proven otherwise. And now that we've got extra support here, it's good. And the 1 hour we've recovered the up. So the bulls are in charge of that 1 hour chart for sure. Direction is up until proven otherwise. Breaker, reclaim, retest. It's all there. Done. So this level, it's got vectors exposed all the way down to here. But this level's tested. If selling pressure steps in before buying pressure, yes, of course, we drop down. So this is not a silver bullet entry. Don't worry about it. What else can we have a look at? Let's look at the bullshit meter. Bullshit meter, just nice little movements up, but you can't get an entry. Look at the wicks, just cleaning you out the whole weekend. 4 hour. It's got no support here. It's making a little bull flag here. It's not holding that level. It's chopping around this level here. So if we put that on 4 hour, 4 hour, you can see it's underneath. So if that retests, there's every reason it could drop. There's a lot of alts that look like they want to tumble over. Let's go through them just one by one. We'll set up the 15-minute. So they're getting supply. They're taking out demands and stacking supplies. They're sitting right under them. That's just what's going on. Cardano dropping. Atom ranging. AVAX ranging, trapping in the middle. BCH had a good breakout before, but look what happens. Just comes back for the liquidity straight away. I took a long down here. I've fought through all of that to get one to stick. I finally got one here, and then doof, off she went. Just shows you that when it's ready, it shows you it's ready. Now I want to show you how I knew. This breaker structure over here. Perfect retest. Weekend rules. Rocket ships. Simples. We're stacking demand, so I expect another demand to form about here. So I'm not adding yet. I don't want to add anything to it. It's just a scout. I'm in. We've got massive negative pressure, see? So that's from this. But have a look at where it come from. All these coins that we're about to go through, you'll see they got this big dump from the other night. And this is what they're doing. BNB, we did. We tried getting along on that on Friday, but I think it's nearly ready, finally. I want to see that breaker supply first. If it goes, we leave it. It comes back, we get it. Ethereum, we went through that before. It's just ranging and pushing up into that supply now. Injective tumbling. This has done the opposite. This ran when everything was dumping, so now it's coming back. They're all cleaning out their liquidity. Link, I missed. It didn't give me an entry. Gone. Oh, wait, I'm going to be watching that because we've got very bullish pressure here after just breaking through the structure. But the vector's what broke it, so I expect it to come back. This could just be a really quick liquidity run. It hasn't even really got any targets. It could. What there is, though, this is all vectors. Green, green, green. It's just vectors down there, so I'm just a bit hesitant till I see a retest. Volume's dropping off. Litecoin. Did I take an entry on that just before? I think I took a scout on that. Yeah, I took a scout on that. Stuffing around here for a while, and when it sort of come back under the MA, I thought I'm going to have a go at that. As soon as I did, volume come in and just good. But there's your liquidity here. And it was a scout, so I got it down here. There. But still a decent position if you want to have a go. It's found demand, like aggressively pushed down into demand, broken structure to the upside, broken structure to the downside. And now it's reclaimed this level from memory. Yep. Breaker, reclaim, push off. That's a valid retest on a weekend, and now it should be rocket ships. How far, we don't know, but I've got a TP1 set here. It's only a couple of bucks, but those couple of bucks, when you're doing prop funded challenges, all add up and all help you get past. OP, dumping. It's just found demand though. But again, like Link, vectors. It had its run last week. Now it's doing its dump. Solana took a scout in here from this vector here. I let that vector show me what was going on because I couldn't get a valid entry at any at these two levels in here. There's no perfect retest, but we'll see. It might be dumping. There's my first liquidity. That will be my TP. When I get in, I got in at this vector. That's right. So this position looks kind of like this. And you might think, geez, your stop losses are small, Steve. Yeah, but I put them where my idea and my entry becomes invalidated. If it comes back and reclaims this vector, I'm validated. If it comes and gets this, I'm not validated anymore. So I want to be out before it gets there because I'll get a discounted entry or pick up the short. Tron, I don't really focus too much on, but when you get an entry, take it. There's nothing there. It's just dumping for now. Goes up and down like a bride's nightie though. Uni gone, just ran. Virtual. Looks like it's wanting to form a base, but there's no demand there. I'm not real keen on that. If there's no demand there, have a look at the hour. Sometimes you'll find it. See, hour demand's just there. It's probably going to hit that first. XRP. We're still long from down here with JC the other day and Michelle and JR. Probably still in longs for that. Hopefully they get rewarded for that tonight. ZEC, still in my large position of that. And I've taken another position today here on that retest. So that's the gold list, guys. I want to check this. I took a long in this. I want to know whether, oh no, I took a long here and I took TP there last night. So a weekend special, I see that coming back down. So don't jump in. On the weekend, it'll range and then all of a sudden it'll just go pop a little bit of a step up, create some liquidity for the morning. And then when the CME opens the next day, poof, down she goes. Silver had a really good run last week. Let's have a look and see what we can do. So you can trade this in Bitfunded. So let's have a look at what's going on because if this is going to run, we want to be on it. Let's have a look at the 4 hour. Okay, so zoom right out. So it hit the highs of 120. It's come back down into the come back down, smashed it, got a heap of liquidity. Interesting enough, that's when we were able to access it through Binance and crypto people moved in. What did that do? They created that. And straight away, they're just coming down and took out everybody's liquidity. Teach them a little bit about silver. It's popped up. It's made a lower high. It's made a lower low, probably a lower high, higher low. Now, what are we going to get here? This is what we need to be watching through the week. So it's very bullish on the 4 hour. You can see it's just curling over, and that is weekend trading, of course. Happens here as well. You can see the same thing. So don't get too hung up on that. We need to really look at the structure. So the structure for now, 4 hour, high time frame, up. Long, clearly, and better than average bull pressure. So that's good on high time frame. 1 hour, squeezed. That's what it does on weekends. So having a look at the liquidity, there's a little bit of a vector here. There's a vector here. There's two vectors here. And this is the 1 hour time frame. So all this liquidity is untouched. All these volume candles, untouched. So just keep an eye on a pullback for an entry. It actually says chop, but that's what it does on the weekend. And it's still holding, or it's building bull pressure on the 1 hour. 15-minute, we won't bother, but have a look at those supply and demands and look for direction. If it breaks to the upside on the 15-minute, don't get too excited because we've got this bigger supply just above us. So we want to see it take a scalp before it busts through, and if it busts through, I think she'll run. It's got another one up to 82. We'll see how that goes. So that's something to watch out for the week, guys. Tickers XAG. It's available in Bitfunded. Keep your stop losses tight. Use your position size calculator that I've given you, and you should be pretty successful in that. But just wait till a good couple of hours after market open before you jump in. If you want to risk it for the biscuit, you can take a look, see what it's doing it in another 12 hours, and then have a look ready coming into open. That was a long one today. That's all I've got. Don't forget to like and share and subscribe, all that sort of stuff. Welcome to all the new members in the Discord group. We're getting some numbers up in here, guys. And just remember, I won't DM you. And if you need to speak to me, reach out. We've got the help channel there, or we've got the general chat. See how we go. Thanks heaps, guys. See you later.